and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Deanna Angelique and I'm so glad that you came here to spend some time with me. As far as I know, thank you. As you can tell from today's title, we are going to be making some cupcakes. As you can see here, I have a little business of it. Y'all, I just love making and selling sweet treats. It's literally my favorite thing to do. I have an order for a dozen vanilla cupcakes with cream cheese frosting. So we are going to go to the store so I can go get my supplies and we're going to get baking. Okay, so I made it back from Walmart and y'all, they did not have the boxes that I need to, transport the cupcakes in. So I'm gonna have to wait to get the box. But for now, I can make my cupcakes and my icing. It's no secret that today's bakers use box mix. But I tweak it and make it like my own little recipe. So it's not like exactly the instructions, but it is box mix. Just to make things easier and it's cheaper and yeah. I am going to make the cake first, but while I'm making the cake, I'm gonna leave these to sit out because they have to get soft before you can really like use them, Okay, so in a large mixing bowl, we're gonna go ahead and put in our French vanilla cake mix. Baking is messy, it's okay. 3 large eggs, this is 2. But 3 large eggs going in the hatch. While baking, I've gotten some bloody eggs and I had to like throw out a whole batch because they were bloody. To avoid getting a bloody egg and messing up your whole batter, just go ahead and crack it into another cup or measuring cup or something and then put it in your batter. I've been there before, man. The recipe calls for a cup of water. Instead of doing a whole cup of water, I'm going to put equal parts water and milk. I feel like this makes my cupcakes turn out more fluffier and moist. Oops. Essentially, you want to pour them in gradually. Unfortunately, I cannot find my 1/3 cup. I need a 1/3 cup of oil. So, I'm just going to eyeball it, which is kind of dangerous in baking, but golly, I can't open this. This is 1/4 cup. I'm going to put slightly more than 1/4, but less than 1/2. That should be about a 1/3 cup, right? Put the stuff away as you work so you don't have so much to clean up later. Make sure your appliances are off before you plug them in. Okay, start mixing. I'm going to add in some almond extract. The ancestors told me to stop. And some vanilla. There's only a little bit left. I wish I had more. Every last drop. Oven to 350. Preheat your oven to 350. Check the oven, make sure nothing is in it. Once it's in a house fire and someone preheated the oven, but they forgot to take the pizza box out of it, or somebody left the pizza box in the oven, it was empty, and the house just caught on fire. So make sure you take the stuff out the oven before you preheat, guys. Okay, I have here my nice and clean baking trays. They are a little wet because I just put them out of the dishwasher, but they are clean nonetheless. Okay, I got all my cupcakes evenly filled. I'm gonna pop these in the oven and we're gonna get started on the icing. You see, I may not have the most aesthetically looking kitchen, but she gonna stay clean, okay? Can't wait till we renovate and get a new kitchen or a new house, whatever comes first. Put an hour 15 instead of just 15 minutes. Gosh, was burnt up my cupcakes. You see her? Wow. She's so cute. This is her bowl. I use her. She's a little loud, sorry. Okay, I use her to make my buttercream icings. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. Okay, so we're starting off with 2 sticks of butter. You're gonna go ahead and put this in your mixer and you're gonna mix it until the butter gets white and wet. This could take about 5 to 10 minutes depending on your mixer, I guess. nice and golden brown. You must always check with a toothpick. You see how it came out clean, nothing's on it? That's how you know they're done. Okay, so normally, you know, butter is yellow and stuff, but this one, see how it's pretty much white and it's fluffy? That's what you want. Now, I'm going to add powdered sugar and a little bit of my almond because I don't have no more vanilla. Let me just show y'all. But you're gonna start gradually adding in powdered sugar. I don't measure my powdered sugar. I just pour it into my heart's content. But if you wanna measure it out, I say add about, go cup by cup. Add cup by cup, yeah. You can sift your sugar to make your buttercream smoother, but I don't really care. It comes out nice anyway, so. Oh gosh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some almond because I don't have no more vanilla. For taste, of course. As you can see, as you gradually add in your powdered sugar, it's gonna whip up nicely and look pretty, so. Wow. So now that your ingredients are just very well incorporated, you're gonna add in your 2 blocks of cream cheese. You add them in last because the cream cheese has water in it, and if you over whip it, it will start to, like the water will start to come out and it will make your icing curdle. You don't want that. Make sure you add your cream cheese in last so you don't have to deal with curdling in your icing because that would be nasty. You can't ice with that. When it's all nice and whipped, it should look something like this. So unfortunately, because I don't have my boxes yet, I can't ice my cupcakes because it's dumb to ice them and then put them in a box so you could mess them up. So I'm going to go ahead and put the icing inside my piping bags and just save them for later for when I get my boxes. When I was younger, I used to think that icing could only be store-bought. Like, I did not think that you could make your own icing at home. Now that I know how to make my own icing at home, I literally love it. I always make icing for like, I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna make a cake. And I just start making icing and then I get the cake later and it's one of my favorite things to do. Okay. You don't want to fill it up too much, otherwise you won't be able to actually pipe and it'll be just horrible to work with. So, you know, this is perfect. I literally love anything and all things baking. Like, it's so fun. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go pop this into the fridge and I'm gonna get back to y'all way later because my sister don't get off till the nighttime. So I'm gonna get back to y'all later when it's time to ice these. I will say something that kind of tickles my pickle is like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but like the whole time I was baking, I did not once touch my phone, except when I put the timer on for the cupcakes. Like when I'm baking, I don't really touch my phone. I don't get my phone like that the other day anyway, but people, they get mad. They're like, oh, I tried to reach you, you weren't texting back for hours because I be busy. And like, I don't know, I just don't get my phone like that these days. I be losing my phone 10 times a day, like, where my phone at? And then when I find out I don't even be using it, like, I don't get my phone like that for real. People be getting mad at me, but it is what it is. Alrighty, folks, I finally got my boxes for my cupcakes, so we can finally finish icing them. And this is my favorite part of making cupcakes. If you hear singing in the background, my siblings are having karaoke night right now, so they're singing their hearts out in there. Okay, because I overfilled my cupcakes just slightly. You see how they have titties? Yeah, they gotta cut that off, but just a nipple, and they fit perfectly inside the thing. Okay, now I have all of the cupcakes inside of my boxes. Which is so perfect because like I told y'all, if I were to decorate them earlier, they would have got messed up. So because she only ordered the vanilla, I didn't want to just leave it boring and, you know, just a bunch of rosettes. So I figured I'm going to do a bunch of little designs on each of them, but still make it look uniform and cute. So apparently a lot of people didn't know that you're supposed to put the little piping tip inside the bag and not on the outside. It's supposed to go in there like that, then you cut the tip off. Some people really don't know that, and that's kind of sad. I used to think that icing could only be store-bought. Piping bag number 1, done. Okay, so for this next piping bag, you're actually going to need this little clear piece because I want to be able to use a couple different piping tips. By a couple, I mean 5. So I'm going. Anyways. The part gets inserted in there like that, and then you can just put your piping tip on and screw it in place. And you can switch them off, which is why I love one of these. Because I have the bags already prepped from earlier, I'm just gonna cut the tip off and then slide it into my newly prepped bag. Boom. So now I'm gonna practice what I want to pipe real quick because I'm scared I'm gonna mess up. Anyways, I made a little sandwich with the icing that I have. It's a titty sandwich. Sprinkles make everything better, so.
You're getting really professional.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't like the way I did the florets though. They're ugly.
You want to practice on these 2 halves?
Be honest. Y'all, the piping, I don't know about the piping. I really tried. I was trying to be cute and decorative. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna add sprinkles on certain spots to make it pop just a little bit because these look kind of bland. Okay, so I finally finished icing and decorating, and they actually turned out really freaking cute. I feel like I could have done better with my pipe work, but you know, this is my first time making cupcakes like this, so I got a little practice to do. I'm gonna go ahead and package these up and get these ready and set. Okay guys, so I have delivered them and she loved them. So you wanna be my video for the YouTube?
Yes, sister. We moving out. We got a house. We moving.
Where I go, they all know my name. So can you hang, baby?
Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along with me. Like I always say, I love having y'all coming with me all the time. Da, 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 da. Anyways, I'm gonna help my client move because, you know, why not? I love her. Thank y'all so much for coming along with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next vlog.